I almost didn't get married. Not because I was scared of commitment. I love my wife. But because I saw what men done just to keep their woman happy and lose themselves in the process. See, I watched men smile in the outside whilst becoming shells in the inside. Men that were so alive, literally silencing themselves for love and just keep the kids happy. Men that sacrificed their boundaries just to make sure that their household didn't explode. And everyone clapped for them. Happy wife, happy life. Fuck that. You see, they call it noble, they call it love. I call it, I can't even use the word. It's self abandonment. I was going to use something else. Because deep down, those men are just simply used to carry weight that no one asks them how they're faring and handling because it's just not something to talk about. See, the truth is, we're killing men quietly. We're telling them to sacrifice themselves for the family because that's what everybody else is doing. And they seem to be doing just fine because no one else is complaining. Here's where my problem is though. We're telling everybody else to choose themselves. Love yourselves first. Pick yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think that's love. I think that's just one-sided slavery. And it just doesn't seem like a good bargain for a lot of us. So here's where I renegotiated due to my 10 years sales experience. I didn't go into marriage to play nice. I went into marriage as myself with boundaries, vision, and truth. Because if I'm going to lead the house or lead the home, I can't do it by pouring from an empty cup. That cup needs to be full, and I'm not about to be no one's martyr. And I believe the difference between the two is it allows me to still sacrifice for the ones I love, but I do it from a place of fullness rather than emptiness. If you think sacrificing your standards is what makes you a good husband, you've already lost. You see, we've got it wrong. Leadership doesn't mean self-sacrifice. Leadership means direction. And you've got to take the steps first. You see, if there's one thing I know my wife knows I'm doing, is leading by example. Because if I'm going to ask you to do something, it's because I'm doing it myself first. The last thing I want to do is be one of those parents that says, do as I say, not as I do. No, I'm not going to say much. You just watch what I'm doing. If you want to follow, great. If you don't, at least you've got a blueprint. Now, if you're tired of being praised for suffering and you're sick and tired of being noble and not being recognized for it because you can't even speak up for yourself, drop me a message and let me see how I can help you regain clarity, strength, and confidence at home. But it starts by acknowledging it first. One conversation.